Hi Tubies, here's Alexander again and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about Space Marines, but not those here. Those are the Games Workshop Space Marines and they are expensive. They are really, really, really expensive. And, well, some of us don't have the money to field them. And so I was scouring the internet for the best Space Marine alternatives, and I have come with two to you today. First is from the producer Station Forge, and they have this alternative version of a Space Marine. And they come in several varieties. For example, here we have a variety version of a Legion of the Damned. And this here would be a normal Battle Brother. Yeah, and those miniatures, they look great. And they are easy to print, and the pre-supported files work wonderfully. And they have some pros and also some cons. First con is they are a little bit big. So if we compare the height between those from feet to feet, they're a little bit bigger than a normal Space Marine. So if you are bothered by that, then maybe scale them down for maybe 3 to 5%, and you should be good. Also, the backpack is attached to the body itself, and the body and legs are also fused. So this entire thing here is one piece. And you have the arms free to pose. You have several versions of shoulder pads to look forward to, and also several versions of head options. This is here now the standard head option for their Marines, but they have also variants for elite guard with shields and swords, and they have more like a knight visage, and some unhelmeted versions, and also here the Doom Legion, the Legion of the Damned. They have several head options ranging from skulls to burning skulls, and faces and burning faces, and broken helmets with half skulls in them, several different shoulder pads with bones on them, and also several different weapon options. So those are from Station Forge, and the next variant is from Garmak. This is this Marine here. It follows the more traditional version of how to build a Space Marine. He comes with legs separate, torso separate, arms separate, shoulder pads separate, weapons separate, and backpack separate. And, well, you have quite a variety on your hand for this miniatures. Also, same downsize for downside. Like for the Station Forge version, it is a little bit bigger than a Space Marine, and you should scale them down a tiny bit. But they print straightforward, and the pre-supports are very nice. Also from Station Forge you get a free version of bases that you can print, and yeah, I've done that here. They also come in several different versions. You have at least 3 different bolter variants for them to choose. Different helmet options. This here is also the standard helmet. And they have elite versions. They have character models like captains and such, and chaplains. You have quite a variety of miniatures, and all parts from them are interchangeable. Also, you could mix and match those two together. The arms fit each other, the helmets fit, and the shoulder pads fit. Same goes for a normal Games Workshop Marine, like I have done at this version here. This is one of the Gamak Marines. I have given him normal Space Marine shoulder pads and a Space Marine helmet, and voila, it looks more like a Games Workshop version of a Space Marine. Yeah, so much for me for this little in-view into the two most accessible Space Marine alternatives out there on the market right now on my mini factory. Everything else looks kind of strange. I found a version of Space Marines that look like samurai with bamboo armor, and I'm not quite a big fan of those. And I found some robot-like looking ones, but they were not up to standard. And those two versions here, Gamak and Station Forge, they are top-notch presenters. They have both have a tribe that you can join for I guess $10 a month for Station Forge. I don't know exact how much for Gamak, but Gamak has three different tribe tiers: one fantasy, one 40k, and one both. And yeah, you should definitely check them out if you are into Space Marines and you have a 3D printer. You should go and check both out. Both of them have free miniatures that you can just download from Gamak and from Station Forge. Those two here. Yeah, go ahead. And this video is not sponsored. I am just scouring the internet for models. So if you are a miniature producer or artist on my mini factory or Cults 3D or Thingiverse, and you want your miniatures to be featured here on my channel, then go ahead, send me a message, and we can make a deal. Well, so much for me for now, and we see us in the next video. Yo, Alexandra. Bye!